I did that, but during the course of working with Paul, when I would go over to rehearse with him, he was always working on something, and he started giving me tips on sculpting, because I was, quite frankly, probably not a very good sculptor. You know, never had any art courses or anything like that. His degree was in art from Drake University, and he was a brilliant caricaturist. He did serious sculptures. I mean, I think there's still some sculptures of his on the campus in public areas, but his specialty was doing caricature versions of famous people. Sometimes he'd sketch them out. Sometimes he'd see a caricature in the newspaper and use that as a guide. But he came up with these exaggerated images of these famous people, and they were just, you knew right away who they were, you know. And so he taught me a lot, and that's when it really started to. I got a little bit more serious about making the figures, and ever since then.
Now, your acting career, let's take a shift over. What have you done? Give people an idea of some of the things you've done, because I know I've seen your name on a bunch of movies where you've been consultant. Were you on screen? And
Sometimes, I mean, most of my acting work's actually been in live theater. Beginning when I was about 13 years old, I did production of Sound of Music, playing one of the Von Trapp kids, you know.
Really?
Yeah, and Bye Bye Birdie, playing, you know, the Kim's younger brother, you know. So it's been a lot of theater stuff, some television stuff. Television stuff often involved puppeteering as well, or voice work, that sort of thing. Some movies, not as many as I would have liked by this time in my life, but you know, I still get in for auditions, and I'm you know, always on the lookout for that. But my specialty was always the thing that kind of carried me along. You know, that's what kind of got me involved in the movie industry, was
providing
consulting. I did some consulting on a couple commercials. Some of them I was appropriate to be cast in, so they would give me a role in some of those, and got to work with a lot of interesting people, that's for sure.